his wife's too.
Why?
And between he and his wife, he's an engineer, and she's a registered nurse. Between the two of them, they only make $47,000 a year, counting the income off the second house that they're renting out. How can he come up with this kind of money on only $47,000 a year income?
Only 47.
He was devastated. Yeah, poor guy. I said, boy, I'd like to try.
You have to read the Inhumanoid comic
Hey,
book.
Ross, how you doing? Hey.
Hi.
Is part of him from apart or something?
No, you just look at him and be amazed.
I didn't think they could make him any grosser looking. And
No.
Bingo.
Speaking of grosser looking, Ralph, take a look in the camera.
Grandpa,
No, I thought it'd be more fun to come up with
are
separate
we guessing
and see who gets
first?
the most.
We're guessing first one?
I thought you were going to tell first. But we're thinking.
We can.
We're thinking, like, let's say Bob brought something. Ruth knows what it is. He will tell us what it is, and Rob and John, myself, each tell a story, one of which is true, that Bob tells us what it is. One of us gets the true one. And Ruth automatically disqualifies herself as no answer because she knows. So she can't say A, B, or C.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Well, what we were thinking was, what we did was we put
That's
all of
what
our
we-
stuff in the bag.
Yeah.
And we're picking it all out of the bag. You know, like.
We all know
like-
what it is.
Yeah.
One bag, isn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna pick it out and then pass the
Give me a bag. I'll dump all this stuff in one bag.
I don't know.
She was our paper girl for years until last year.
What?
I've known him.
Yeah, you can use them. Go ahead.
Where's this bag?
23 years.
No, all these.
Bob told you guys about
Where'd John go?
Yeah, we went to the bathroom.
he went to get his shirt in ready
Where's
for the
Ursa?
game.
She's with Julie.
Oh, gee.
Right there.
You gonna let me sleep past 6 o'clock?
Gonna get Coke or what?
Hey, if you don't wake me up, I won't wake you up. You
Now.
don't know babies.
Right now.
Yeah.
Next.
Sure.
I'll end up waking up at 5:30.
Good, you're gonna do my favorite.
If you wake up at 3,
I still got
Same to you.
You have to.
Actually follows.
Thank you. Are you taping? Dumping.
I just, Ralph was in the John.
No, I have to taping you.
We'll have to fumigate the bathroom before I can get in there. He's taping.
Your mouth is bloated and she
I'm
was
Yeah.
sorry.
wait till tomorrow.
Hi, guys.
Time.
All right. How'd it go?
Oh,
Dumping up
Feel
there.
better, John.
Hey, Rob.
I fell in.
While you're
Jack,
Rob,
yes, Carrie,
while you're on,
I can't.
get a shot of the alligator shoes, would you? Come on.
Close up.
Look at that. Can you get on
You
those?
should have brought those for us.
That
Feel it.
beautiful.
Yeah, we
He did.
Feel that, that's real alligator.
Ooh.
Hey, Deb.
Just like a trip to Florida. Now you're ready. Okay. I'll start with one at random here I've never seen before in my life. This is for, it's a round plastic on both sides,
Yeah.
beveled on the outside with a curve, adjustable, the wing nut here, and a little slot here
Wait a minute.
and here.
Just describe it. What is it?
This is for
Quit moving up and down. I close up on it and I keep going up and down your belly.
Shake it, Ralph.
whoa knees.
No,
No.
I mean it. I just zoomed in on it and then you put it low. And then I go low and then you put it high.
I'll hold it right here for the little friends at home.
Okay, now I can zoom in on it because I can't really see what that is. All right.
Have you about got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Thanks, Ralph.
This is.
Hey, Rob, is this a fresh tape?
Mr. Ron.
It's the one right after the picnic.
Oh, all right.
Ron.
This is for editing 8mm film,
Mr. Ron.
All right.
and it works. And to you, sir?
Lumpity bump bump, lumpity.
It says a little slot here,
Yeah.
and this is a spring winder. What you do, you take the spring and you wind it up round and around and around. When you get all done, you put it through the little slot.
Well, this is something,
Yeah, it's something. Yeah. Okay.
this is,
Yeah. All right.
That's
this
right.
is something that is
Yeah.
obviously not made for men. This is a woman's gadget. And what it is these
You got me. You
women that are
got
into
me,
sewing, they
I
get
got
themselves,
me too.
save themselves
Got me, you
their
got
old
me,
rags
I'm
or
happy to-
towels or something like that. They rip them up, then they put them in this slot here, see? And then they sew them together, and then they get another piece, and they keep doing that. They can get themselves a nice big blanket or towel or tablecloth or something like that with all the different pieces of linen that they put in there and sew. Fits right in there.
Okay.
Rob,
Now,
what
we
is
don't want them to see it,
A bunch
right?
of liars.
Well, Rob gets to
Back
say.
away, okay.
Okay,
Wait,
with this,
okay.
Want
with
to
this
pass it around?
No, no.
Rob,
really
Doesn't matter.
No, you don't pass me.
They don't pass it around?
something to use around the house when you are putting in your own phone line. And it's basically helps you string the phone wire. You know how thin phone wire is? It's used to be, it's stored on this container here.
Pull his sweater up over his head. Don't mess around.
All right.
All right. And the women say,
Wait, I forgot what he said.
sounded good. for
All right,
the
who's the
line.
liar
Who's
and
the
who's
story?
telling the truth? That's what we have to
Okay,
figure out.
Yeah, the
Which one
women
was
gotta
the-
say what it is.
Why don't we sit down and they'll guess and guess, and then when they're all done guessing, we'll say, will the correct one just please stand?
Well, the real item, please stand up.
And then we'll stand it, the one.
And the item will stand up, whatever one was the
Figures the
truth.
guys
Okay.
want to stand up. huh?
Okay, start guessing it.
I think we ought to put him with a bear.
I think either Ralph or John. I think.
Okay, well, gotta choose
I
one or
gotta
the other.
choose one.
Bingo.
Bingo, there's my game.
That's the last game.
My, what a big one it is.
I think John was telling the
And John was with the
Was the
spring.
string
Mine was the
winder.
spring.
Okay, what?
Women, what do you think?
Yeah, I think John's telling the truth.
Ruth?
I'm still thinking. Let Louise go. I almost think Bob was telling the truth, but what are you laughing at?
What did you say it was?
trying to
anyway?
mislead
I
you.
said I almost think Bob was telling the truth.
What was it? What did you say it was?
You put, for the women, they tear up their rags or towels or something, they put it in and they line it up and sew it together and make themselves
Ray?
rags or blankets or towels or whatever.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
you're
that's
laughing
all.
at me.
Enough of that.
What do you think?
Well, see, that's the problem. I know what it is.
Well, then you
So you
can't.
guys
so you're
are-
disqualified.
You're
Yeah, but if I
disqualified.
disqualify, they'll automatically be able to pick out who
Oh, so
it
we
is.
should write it.
Well, they've
All right.
already guessed.
So that's
Okay.
what
They've
I
already
was thinking.
We've already
If I
guessed.
was right,
It doesn't matter. Now that we've all guessed, we may know what it is.
All right, Ruthie, explain
Yeah,
it. Explain it better than I
except
can.
that
You put
if
the
I
film
would
in
have
here.
abstained at the beginning. No, you take a strip of cloth. I guessed it! You take a strip of cloth and you put it in here
Okay,
and
we
you
got
use
one
this
point
to
then.
sew it and you make a rag rug out of it.
Can
It's
I
a
borrow that
problem.
sometime?
Sure. It's a problem. You make real,
They
the only
thought
thing
it was
is, I've always
streamliners.
gotten
That was a good
tired
liar.
before I got my rug done.
All right.
Okay, we have to.
Okay, we'll get
Ain't
it
that
on.
something?
Ralph, well, wait a minute. We got something
We
for,
can do like they do in
give
Liars
it to
Club.
Rob.
Wait a minute.
Give it to
But
Ralph.
see, that's the
They're out.
problem. If I would have
Pick
said
one.
that right away, you would have figured out it was
Yeah, that's so
Bob.
funny.
And I
John lies to me
I
all
think
the time.
maybe
and I always believe him.
sort of thought
No,
about
he
it.
just,
That's why you got so many kids.
no, quite honestly, the thing looked too wide to only have string. It looked wide enough to hold rags. What he said to me seemed feasible. I mean, I was only looking at
Okay.
his
But
explanation
see,
of it.
I figured
And I
if
thought
would
he
have
was
said
telling
that,
the
I was
truth.
being fair to you guys.
The other guys,
So we'll do the same.
it just did not seem
No, we're
feasible
making
what
a-
they said. I don't think anyone would go through so much trouble to manufacture something for what they said.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, Rob. You
All right,
start.
item
Wait a
number
minute.
2.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea.
This is gonna be a tough one.
Just, what?
Just put the side up that you think of the person that's telling. That way Louise doesn't have to.
Now, wait a minute. Why
write
don't they
anything
do
down.
one then and we'll alternate?
We'll do 2.
Because then I have to make
2 and
it a
2.
So we'll do
Okay.
4, then they'll do 4.
Hmm.
Do 4 and 4.
Okay, you ready to hear what this is?
Yeah.
Here,
Looks like a
Bob.
good one.
Why don't you?
Yeah, we should
let's
alternate. You know
see,
what?
this-
Bob's right.
We should alternate.
Yeah. All right. Give you time to think about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need time for this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, women. Oh,
Throw
what-
it back in
Put,
there.
no, put the names. Make a thing of the women so we can. You can put the
One
name up.
woman guessed
Okay,
it.
Rob, you have to come here and
Louise
get a
guessed
camera.
They got
What,
33%. They
I'm
got
gonna
1
fade
out
out.
of 3.
Put Ruth,
No, Louise
Jay,
guessed it.
Time for a
And then
break
on the other side.
here, people.
You
so
do
the
it,
women
shit.
can have their turn.
We heard that on the thing, what you said.
What? You do it?
Yeah.
Making up
For men too.
the men ones.
What should we do here?
Men ones?
Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. Make. Oh, you can sort of
Should
look.
I go first?
Why don't you look at one that was
You on?
Didn't
Oh,
really.
good, good.
Whatever.
You can carry that one up the.
But wait, she's.
Is it
Okay.
D-A-B-B-I-E?
Oh, I know what that is.
D-E-B-B-I-E?
You notice that this object, can you close in on it?
I can't even see
It
what
has a
they.
slot here,
There's one.
it's plastic,
Here's
and it's
one
red.
for the
It
men.
has a slot
Pass it over.
here, like this. See?
Oh.
It can hold, well,
What's this?
it can hold cardboard, but it can't
Vote
hold
who you
this
think is
paper.
telling the right
It
thing.
can hold like a piece of paper like this.
Yeah.
And it has another slot here, which is just about as wide, maybe slightly wider. Okay, in the kitchen, now it's just the same length as your recipe card from the box.
Here.
And
That's
in the kitchen, when you're doing a recipe, you put this on the pan, you know, that you're gonna cook the thing on, and it'll fit right on this little slot here. And you set up your little recipe card right on there, and that way you don't have to
Pass that
touch the
over.
recipe card.
Ralph.
You can look at it and read your recipe without getting it dirty, and it's up there for you too. And that way you don't miss an ingredient. You can follow the recipes.
Rob,
All right.
Rob, here's your name.
Hey, good try.
Hey, you got
Good
it.
try.
But you
All right.
can't confirm.
All right. We're not conferring. I
This is simply for scraping and cleaning. She doesn't know what this is. No. Okay.
didn't. Nobody does.
And also for grills, scraping down grills.
What a useless
Rob, quit
subject.
touching the fade
It
button. It's
cleans,
not on now.
scrapes.
Wait, Debbie,
Uh-oh.
wait. Turn it on, Rob.
You blew it, Rob.
There, it's on now.
Oh.
Did you touch the fade button? Does it say fade?
I don't want the fade button on.
Well, you just turned it off.
It's filming now.
No, it isn't.
It isn't.
Hi guys.
Leave the button alone.
Okay, good.
Okay, it's just a scraping and
Cleaning tool. Okay, Danny.
No, actually, this is you hold the knives in there. It keeps the knives from cutting your fingers. It's a knife guard.
Now, they really don't know what they're talking about. That's good because I like to know, be the know-it-all. This is a very handy gadget. What it does, it makes half-inch pom-poms. You wrap the yarn around and you cut it and you make pom-poms. To put on your head,
Yeah.
your hat.
So how do you vote for none of the above?
That's why you can.
I see that.
Are you kidding me? Does that say pom pom maker on the edge of the
You can't see it.
scrape?
I
What?
told you that it's a recipe card.
No, we should.
Yeah, they-
No, you didn't get to look at ours.
Yeah.
You didn't get
I
to
think
look.
you should be able to look at it.
Okay, vote.
No, I got
Not
that
so long.
Tupperware, and that is what it's for.
Your
It's a
time
recipe
is
card
up.
holder.
Your time is up. Did you put it back?
Yeah. I put it.
Oh, okay.
What's
Who are you voting for?
What's
You
this?
gotta find our.
I forgot what
Can't
the.
Who are
Work
you
within
gonna
the
vote?
kitchen.
Well, that's your problem. Pom-pom maker, not a cutter. There was no knife on it. It wasn't a cutter.
No, it's a knife
I'm gonna
guard.
go with
It's a
a
knife guard?
knife guard protector, like a hat for chickens.
Okay, John.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with Louise's. Looks dumb enough to hold a card.
Nah.
Well, it
Rob.
looked about the right size. Yeah.
Rob?
I think Louise was telling the truth.
Okay, Bob.
I think Ruth brought that thing. I saw it.
Oh, but you gotta abstain then.
No, because I don't know if you're the one telling the truth or not.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But I would vote for you, but if you want me not to.
Well, you can't vote for me because I brought it. You gotta vote for me
You don't
because
know
you think I'm right.
who's presenting
Well, that,
for
a
our
knife
house.
guard.
Hey, 'cause we're lying
knife
all
guard
around
would-
which was our
would
right
be
answer.
that shape. A knife guard would be the shade of a. Shape
Just
of a
guess
knife
somebody.
You don't
blade.
have to analyze it. Just tell us who's
So
telling
I'll
the
say Ruth.
truth. All right.
Yours is silly and yours is silly.
I think
Two
Ruth
people voted for me. You calling me silly?
So what is
dumb
it?
enough
It's
to
a pom-pom
Tupperware.
maker. That's why he should have abstained.
Yeah,
But he really
no.
didn't know, so. Who the hell? Even you guys are choosing your own thing. But like
No.
we
They
might,
make
I
it
might
up as
choose
they go
one of
along.
theirs. You don't have to choose your own if you know what everybody.
No, but they just left me there.
That's what, yeah.
They left
And they
me
sell
there.
that in the store?
Yeah, they come in sizes.
So who would buy
Throw
one?
you off if
Oh, they're handy because you have.
No, don't hit the fade.
I'm not gonna
Ready?
hit the fade button.
All right.
Daddy.
I only did that once, but
Hit it to
What is
start,
it
and don't touch
started.
the
I'm
button.
filming. Can't you see the red light flash?
Go.
Okay, this is orange, and it's big here, and hollow here, and it's got a triangle down here. And there's others that are round and square. What they do is they stack them up like this, and then you make a square, a round, or a triangle, whatever it is, on the appropriate object, and you use it for a stamp. Right? Okay. Right?
That's not right.
No, I didn't think so. It didn't sound right
That's a bunch of
the way I told it.
Okay, what it really is,
Don't stand up.
when you go fishing,
Don't get the fade.
you have a fishing box, and you need it to be real steady because you're by the water. Okay, a fishing box has a whole bunch of these in, which remain in place in the box. And when it's in there, you take your little hooks out and lure, things like that, and that way it remains placed. And if you want to take the whole thing out, you can. Just change it or wash it, clean it up after if you're out in the rain or anything. Okay.
It's a lie too. This is a tool. You use it on your car, or you can use it on other things to unscrew little things. And it's got a little point here, like a screwdriver. And you know, it's just a little tool. You use it as sort of like a ratchet or something like that.
Actually, croaking voice here.
It's not nervous at all, no. All right, go ahead.
Actually, I don't really understand what this hole is here for, because it really has nothing to do with this here. This is the part that counts. This comes from a particular brand, and I don't really remember the name of the brand. But it comes from a brand of snow blower, and what it is the starter. It's like it's actually like a key, but it fits into the ignition part, not ignition because it's electric. Fits in. Turn it on by this connecting there. Turn it on, and then when you're done, turn it off. Remove it. Take it in the house. Children go in the garage or something like that. They cannot start the snowball. It's just a starter, electric one. Just turns on the key.
It's
a key.
Let's pass
Okay,
it around
let's
this time.
review here.
Yeah,
Ralph
no,
says,
no, no.
wait, whoa. Ralph says it's a what?
It's a stamp. It's a stamp.
Fake of me.
You got me by surprise. It's a stamp.
Right?
Yeah, that's it.
What did you say?
I got a write-in vote for Bob here. Wait a minute. I got a write-in vote.
Ralph, what did I say? How about you? Do you remember? What did you say? I said, oh, it hurts my ribs to laugh.
My ribs are laughing, they're not even broken.
Don't worry, Bob. I got them all full.
You have broken Rob saying,
I
what
think
did
I said
say?
it was a stamp, right?
Rob, did you have
No. Ralph said it's a stamp.
No, I
I
said
said a tool.
I said a tool.
I said it starts the lawnmower.
Yeah, we know what you said.
It's a snowblower.
Snowblower.
Yeah.
I got a tool. What do you got, Ralph?
You were tackle.
Yeah.
Tackle
For
box.
fishing.
I got a stamp. You got a stamp.
Oh, I
No
believe
problem.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Stamp, tackle box
problem.
thing, and a car thing, and a snowblower thing.
Okay.
No problem. You guys got any guesses?
Stop.
I think Bob's done.
I didn't get any votes.
I'll go with Bob too. Who's telling the
What did she
truth?
say?
Oh, more of them said Bob.
You mean after all
Is
we
that what
went
it
through?
is?
Very good, John.
Tell what
Very
it is,
good,
Ralph.
John.
What is it?
when you buy a $400 set of hubcaps, they are theft proof. You pry off the middle and pop it out. And where
It's a
you
tool
normally
for a
have
car.
lug nuts that have 6 sides on the outside, you get a round lug nut.
Wait
And,
a minute, no one told us that.
Yeah.
Nobody.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
tool for
For a
removing.
car.
You are so vague.
And on the
You have to be
A
more
tool, it has to
specific.
do with removing hubcaps,
on
has
the
removed lug nuts, all
inside
kinds
of the
stuff.
lug nut, you put
We all fell for that.
Yeah.
and you unscrew the
It's the Liars
theft-proof lug
Club.
nut. It's a
You thought it was
$400 tool.
Yeah.
Never eat
That's a
this.
$400 too.
Very good, Bob. I like that. I like
That
that.
wasn't
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I was sitting there.
Hey!
Hey, we know how to
All
do
right.
it.
All
I
right.
was sitting there looking disappointed, like, oh, they all voted for me. You know.
Wouldn't they be shocked if it
We're
was
gonna
a
be
stamp?
that vague.
Hey, we know how to do it. We know how to do it because we all been lying. I mean,
Hell of a long time.
Hey.
Okay, Rob, your turn.
But he has to give up smoking, so he's been
Yeah.
smoking a lot tonight.
okay.
Okay, this is progress. No, instead of using your fingers, this just
Of
adds
what?
decoration around it.
It
know
makes
those
it makes the
little
little lines
decorations?
around the pie crust.
No way.
A what?
A fluter.
For
No
crying.
way. No way, guys.
Doesn't Fluter play for the?
No,
Yeah.
you know when you make
Chicago.
those
Doug
fancy
Fluter.
edges.
Yeah.
Doug
The
Fluter,
quarterback.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's when
He makes
when
pies
I'm
on the
cheap.
side.
Yeah, he took Ed McMahon's place, didn't
This
he?
is a
Ed
Tupperware
McMahon.
thing.
Hey-o.
We
Hey-o.
got
It's-
Tupperware.
Listen.
Hey,
I
listen.
brought because I sell Tupperware.
It's what?
And it's a Tupperware thing. It's a cake decorator. You put it on top of your cake and you make all kinds of wavy
No.
lines with it.
That sounds like what Debbie said.
Yeah.
No, you know, they really don't. No, this is a handy gadget. You put it in a box or a drawer, and
And
it's a
leave it
letter
there.
sorter to sort your bills so that you
Come
know where they
on.
are.
You leave it in your boxer drawer.
Now
too.
she's gonna say it's from a game and I'll take it. Go ahead.
It's a
No, it
nose
is
pick
not
for
from the
various
game.
sizes.
But if you were to buy a toy for your child that had lots of little tiny pieces parts, this is a tree that would hold all the little tiny pieces parts together, and you have to pick them off here.
No.
Well, it's one of those.
It's one of them.
You know what? That could be for
All right,
that.
I'm gonna have to go with this one
I
again.
put together some
Now,
of
wait a
those.
minute. Let's call their bluff. Let's ask them what they called it and see if they remember.
No, just
No.
do because we get in trouble when you go read.
Throw it here. Why can't we
Debbie,
see
Ralph
these things?
votes
I'm going with
for
Debbie with the fluter.
Bob voted for me. Thank you, dear. Who are you going to
Well,
vote
it's
for,
one of
John?
those things.
Yeah, it is one of those things.
We're not lying.
John, which one are you voting
I want
for?
to see if there's any little broken
No, you
ends off
can't.
the end.
You can't see.
Well, then how can we?
Because the, and the liars club, you're not allowed to
Orange
feel.
hubcap taker off.
You wouldn't show them your tool,
Yeah.
so
Okay,
If they
John.
really
you
wanted
can't
to
look
see-
at their
Who are you
fluter.
voting for?
What did you say it was? I can't remember.
A sorter for your letters and bills.
No, I
You
don't
put it
change
in a
my
box.
mind.
No.
How's it gonna
No,
hold
you
I think
It's
it's
itself
too
already
up?
cheap
voted.
for that. It would be
Already
strict.
voted.
It would be more
No,
stiff.
it goes really good that way.
It's a fluter.
It fits inside something.
John,
I'll say it's a cake decorator.
Yeah,
Schmisher.
Debbie.
who, Daddy?
No, that was Denny.
Danny?
I'll say Danny.
Denny had the decorator.
Rob?
I think Debbie was telling the truth.
Debbie.
It's time to leave right now, Ralph.
Okay, you
Mark's onto it.
Hey,
and
Ralph
okay,
Got
flip 'em
two
off.
Debbies and a Ruth and a
You gotta
Denny.
call your
Really?
kid and see what he's
And
doing.
nobody voted for Louise?
Nobody
Ooh, what'd she
voted.
say?
Oh, neat. See, keep it
No.
vague.
Julie, come here.
No, just show up there.
Briefcase?
Ask her if she brushed your...
Oh, good.
Good night, Joel. Say good night to everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Tell Jesse to brush his teeth.
All right.
Okay, you're going
As
first.
you know, Ralph likes to dicker sometimes in practical jokes and tricks and magic stuff and things. He brought this, and it's one of his. It's part of one of his magic tricks.
No, that's not it.
Okay.
What this is here? You ever go to like, I don't know, Geauga Lake or Cedar Point or stuff like that, and you got these beautiful woman and the nice big muscular man or something like that with the face out, and you get behind it, and you put your head through it, and they take a picture of you and your boyfriend and girlfriend, and so you're that person, right? Well, this is similar. This is the rabbit here, and you put a picture in here, and the rabbit then is holding it. It's a picture frame, like you put a little picture, a round picture in there, and either a whole person or face or something that holds a picture.
Actually, this is very, very old. It's probably one of the oldest cake ornaments for Easter you've ever seen. It's really for little kids, but it's probably about 35, 40 years old. And it goes right on the Easter cake. It used to probably be more colorful, but that's exactly what it is. Ralph.
This is a rabbit, as you can see, with a circle and a hole in it. Convinced so far?
It's a tool for a car.
He's telling the truth.
And you take the lug nuts off.
Come on, Bill.
You can do that with it a lot. And
So far he's telling the truth. There's a rabbit in a circle.
it's a rabbit in a circle.
All right.
Just a decoration.
That's it.
All right.
Okay.
Did you get them all, Dan?
Ruth?
Okay.
I have to go
We're
first
over
with
it
that.
again. What'd you say it was?
Oh,
John?
you didn't hear mine.
Never mind.
No,
No,
I
that-
want to convince
No,
you.
no
No,
fair
no.
asking what they
And
Oh,
said.
Danny wasn't here. It's
I
no
wasn't
fair.
here.
Oh, all right. What did you say it was?
Mine was part of a magic trick.
Okay.
It was the rabbit part of the magic trick.
Okay.
Is that all
None
you
of
need?
you both.
Oh, shit.
I hate to do this, but I'm going to vote for Ralph.
It's just not ornament, right?
I hate.
He was telling the truth. It's a rabbit
I
in a
know.
circle.
I really hate to do that. Okay, Debbie.
Debbie?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Ralph too. I don't think it's anything but a rabbit in a circle.
Top of a beer can.
Yes.
Voting for Ralph too. It's unanimous.
What is-
Everybody,
Are you voting?
No.
Okay.
you know what it is?
I have a good idea.
Okay, what is it?
What
Who's
is
telling
it?
the
Every
truth?
time
Bob,
I find it in
what
a
is
drawer,
it?
I
I
should say because he was
"What is
telling
it?"
the truth.
It is a picture frame holder, a picture
A
holder.
picture
Oh,
goes
you're
in there.
kidding!
Is that something you'd want?
Probably
to
a little,
have on-
probably your child's
Put on your
picture
mantle.
there.
Is it really?
It's a
Yeah.
picture frame.
Every time I find it in the drawer, I say, "What the hell is this?"
I
keeping
couldn't believe
this?
But
it.
did you think
Hey,
that
how
this
come
was a
that's not
part
your
of the
bunny
magic
collection?
What
trick?
is it?
It is a solid silver rabbit
Where'd
you
picture
get it?
frame at
Don't touch the
OBTA.
walls, honey.
Oh, you did get it OPT?
Oh,
And
Don't wake
it
them up.
is a picture
Okay.
Leave
frame.
them alone.
Okay.
Or they were damn good liars. That's what I bought it
Well,
as.
I didn't think it was because this did not really look like the back of a.
No, it
Yeah.
didn't look like there could be a part.
But you can see where you could put it back on there.
I could see where it could be used for that.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
picture frame.
But I thought, well.
But when I looked at it, the only thing I could think of is it's a rabbit with a circle and a hole through it. Man. What the?
Why did you buy it?
OBTA.
What's
I
that?
bought it on credit. The trading thing.
Oh, from there.
Hey, take what you can get. It's silver.
Bless you.
Okay.
Oh, you mean that was one of your exchanges?
One of my exchanges.
That's what
That
he
was my
got
pay
paid
for the
for
week.
1 week.
Yes.
For hiring somebody.
We
Yes,
should
okay.
start
Oh, we
the
gotta
same
start.
order that we
You can
used
still
to
use
go.
it for magic tricks.
Oh, we
Yeah,
don't
I
have
guess,
they
or a
can
cake
do it that
decoration.
way.
Good idea.
That's okay.
Um,
Speak up, Debbie, and try to smile.
I'm thinking.
Okay. Trying to think.
Okay.
Can you hold that up so we can see it too? Any idea what that is?
This is used in sewing. You just you put cloth through it and pull it out the other side, and you make. Really, that's what it's really used.
Hey, we got one of them.
Put cloth through.
Hey!
Yeah,
All right.
it's similar to that.
Yeah.
Only instead of round. thing,
There's
you
a
make-
square.
Well, no, it makes flat thing.
You got flat rags when you're done. All right, dig
Yeah, and
it.
you just iron them up. You know.
Does yours do frill too or not?
No, and then you can use it to fold around material when you sew
Uh huh.
instead of.
Like a foot.
Instead of buying by his tape, you make your own.
Well, I asked my dad to bring me something so that I can play this game, and this is what he brought me. He brought this. It is from. He uses it at work, and it's used just for measuring. It's a measurer from work.
Okay.
Not really. You know what it is? It's a connector for a pan to connect a handle to a pan.
See how they hide it with their hands when they do
No,
this?
no.
Yeah, they don't want us to see. They know.
It used to have a spring on it. It's broken. It's missing a part. It was just a paper clip, and the part's missing. But it used to be able to clip.
Go see
You
Miles.
know, it used to be a better paper clip, but the spring went right here and it popped out. So it's just a broken paper clip that doesn't work anymore. There you go.
There, go put it
Are
in
you
the bag.
turn that off and on again?
Denny and Ruth.
Okay.
Denny.
Okay, everybody
Wait,
go
no,
and
they're
vote.
going, wait, who are you voting for, Rob?
I got Ruth. It's the thing to hold on those the Corningware pans and the things. Yeah.
You got Bob.
I got Ruth.
You got Denny showing.
No, no. Ruth.
Daddy, you're showing. Uh-oh.
Oh my God! You got her showing already?
What'd you got, Rob?
Remember.
I think Louise was telling the truth.
John?
John,
Well, I know.
what you got? A write-in vote or
Then
what?
you can't
no,
vote.
he just dis-
That's why I'm laughing.
Oh, all right then. If you don't, if you know, then you're out.
Okay.
I was
Debbie
telling
was
them-
telling me.
Debbie was telling
That's
me.
why I knew. I saw it sitting down there in the sewing room. I knew it was for something like
They
that.
don't mix it up. They tell the truth on their own shit. I stuff.
Yeah, but
No.
then that confuses you because you don't know. That other thing wasn't mine. That was Denny's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. This is from Sun Valley.
That's a chicken from
This
Valley.
is a container that you simply put things in. That's all. It's, in other words, you might have it on your as a jewelry. You know, like at the end of the day when you want to throw your junk in there, like cufflinks or well, whatever women have. You know, like earrings or it's just a little plastic thing. It's made by Sun Valley, so it's Californian type thing, and it's just a modern type of jewelry holder.
You guys gonna buy that? A jewelry holder. Come on.
Excuse me.
You can think of something better than that.
Oh, well, sure. Well,
How much time you need?
well,
Yes.
what this is it's from a commercial, heavy duty, well, the big, you go like in the, where they have lots of use. It holds simply soap. It holds powdered soap in a large commercial washer. So it's from a washing machine. Commercial.
Oh, I'll give it to them.
Ruth doesn't know what
Ruth, you want to? You probably
You wanna go and
make
Ruth, you want to tell us what it is?
His story will be as good as
Yeah, I
mine.
can make
Ralph.
something up.
Here, go ahead. You do it.
Oh, go ahead.
I gotta think of
Ralph's
something.
gonna say it's round and white.
It's got a hole in it halfway through.
No. Okay.
It's a
Well,
monkey head.
it has. It's part of
An
something
ashtray
else.
there, Robert.
Okay. What it is?
About
It's the end part of a pipe. I don't know. What do you think it is, Ralph?
4-inch conduit.
Okay, yeah. This is a rigid plastic, cannot be dissolved by chemical solvents. And when you're dealing with things that have to be cleaned in a chemical solvent, where you've got metal reacting with metal and you don't want chemical reactions to overreact, you have to do it in plastic, otherwise it reacts with the outside on the metal. So you have to use plastic. Is that clear?
That's it.
Okay.
At
Vote.
least he didn't say it was round and white.
Yeah.
Okay, Ruth,
Which it
you're
is.
first.
I think Rob was telling the truth.
I say Rob.
I don't even remember what Rob said it was.
Do you
What do you
remember?
think?
Pipe.
Sounded
I
right.
think it's a tool for a car.
No,
Okay.
Starts a snowblower or something.
Okay, who do you think?
And it's unbreakable!
I think Rob was telling the truth.
Louise?
I disqualify myself, please.
Aha, it was
It's a
Rob.
chemical
Right.
solvent cleaner.
No, it's the end part of a pipe.
I recognized
I put
it.
pipe around my garage, and that was the.
Yeah.
Boy, Rob, that was a dumb one. You
Boy, I'll tell you.
It's too easy.
Gee.
This is a very handy little gadget that I use quite a bit. It's just simply when you have a little bit of something left in a bottle, ketchup, mustard, or whatever, you can put it in to connect the two bottles so it can fill, you know, so you don't waste anything. Just turning it upside
Another
down.
connecting story.
Yeah. Well, yours was
before.
right.
Oh, this is part of a breast
I don't like
pump.
to throw
It tells
it.
your, they're different ones and they have the nana sizes.
Tells you how many gallons you have left?
No, it's for the breast pump.
Tells you how big the nipple is?
Yeah, nipple sizes.
It's off a child's toy. It's just a plastic part off a child's toy.
Boy, that's an easy out.
It's just a flange from a Wilton cake decorator.
A what?
Wilton cake decorator, you put something in a plastic
That's what you thought
bag.
you said.
No,
A
no,
what?
no, Ralph. You see, you screw on
The
the
hell's a
little
Wilton
nozzle that
Cake
makes the
decorator.
little decoration,
Decoration.
and this is the part that goes onto the plastic bag that you put the other nozzle on. Like, you put the plastic bag over this plastic part, and then you put the nozzle on top of that, and then you can squeeze the frosting through.
This technical stuff is
Okay.
way over my head.
Okay, Ralph, you go.
I hardly know
Wait,
devil's
I didn't go
food.
yet.
No, we gotta guess first.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, I'm sorry.
Boy, they must have a good one.
I don't know my
They got
devil's
it
food
really
from
good.
Oh,
my
yeah, I know,
Wilton
I know.
cake. I think she got me with the Wilton cake.
I'm gonna go for Debbie.
I'm gonna go with Ruth.
So
I
why
mean,
are you
not Debbie. I mean, Louise.
Louise.
No, I'm gonna go with Ruth. Because I never heard of a Wilton cake.
I
I think
go with
she's
Ruth
lying.
too. That looked like something you want.
Yeah.
Something skinny. You want to pour something else a little wider. It
Who
looked
would-
logical.
Actually,
It looked like something.
Whoever heard of a
crappy.
nipple sizer without numbers on it? You know, I mean, come on.
It looks like
Rob,
something that
Rob,
Tupperware
you're
would
going.
put
I
out.
have to say, I think Louise was telling the truth.
Well, there is a number 4 here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And Ralph doesn't know what this is
What is
because
it?
I've never used one
What
because
is it?
I have
What is
such
it?
big nipples, but it's a nipple size.
oh
Get out of here. Debbie, you never had one of those.
Are you kidding?
shit! Nipple
An
size.
M for size medium on there.
I thought there was a 4.
No, that's a K for Kinesis.
Oh.
All you need is one.
They'll never catch it.
No, we're gonna do this.
Let's do this one again. I got that pretty easy. Let's try it again.
Try it again. Pass it around again.
Ginger ale?
This.
What is
I'll go first. This right here
Oh, that was cold.
is a knob. You put a
Yeah.
little screw through there, and it goes on an appliance. I won't say which one, and you use it to turn it off and on.
This is a reducer. See, it's larger on this end, smaller on this end.
That'll reduce it.
That'll reduce it. That's it. No, plug it in. It goes into the bottle of the shampoo. That's all it is. Yeah, before nowadays, you know, you got these. This is old.
Love it.
This is old.
Here, Bob, try one of these. Wait.
Nowadays, you got the little cap that opens up, and it has it already there. But the days before they had that, yeah, you know, it'd all pour out.
And you
So
saved it from them.
you put it in there.
Pepsi Pop, right?
You know where we got these things.
Okay, this is a companion piece with Denny's nipple measure. It's for measuring your belly button. No, that's not real. I know what it really is. Okay, let's see. What would be good? Okay, this is an eyepiece for a kid's microscope.
It's black and it's round and it's shiny.
There's a hole in it, like the rabbit.
Just turn it down.
Okay, and you put, it's a, put on the bottom on the chair leg and it hits on the floor.
All right. Who's telling the truth? Ralph. Ralph? Denny?
I don't know. It's not Bob.
Shampoo reducer.
Not reducer, but the old days, they didn't have that flip top. Now,
They
Go,
couldn't
sure,
afford that
Bob.
much shampoo.
In the old days.
Okay, I'll say. No, wait a minute. I'll say John.
Come on. Just go in here.
John.
Deb?
What? Oh, did you hit your hand?
Take it upstairs.
I'll
Keep
say
your hand
Ralph.
out of the way.
I don't know.
Ralph?
I don't know what Jesse's microscope looks like, but I kind of think Rob's telling the truth because
Baby.
I didn't get a good look at that thing,
Stop
but
playing
it looks
with
like it could go in a microscope.
Don't play with that
You're
anymore.
snickering, Rob. I'm right, aren't I?
Who is the right one?
What is it?
Ralph!
It's a chair leg.
You're kidding.
Do we get
Ah, it fits up in the hollow
Yeah,
pipe
I
of
thought
the
everybody
chair.
would have voted
Boy,
for
as
me.
soon as he snickered, I knew I picked the wrong guy.
I thought I was pretty convincing. I thought that was gonna.
Yeah, you convinced me.
Okay, we got him now.
No, it's our
I
turn.
said
Ah.
already.
Get out of the way, bro.
Excuse me.
Who wants to start with this?
I will. Now this is used in sewing. I've always wanted one of these for the very reason that if you have a group such as Indian Guides or Girl Scouts or something like that, and you want to make home projects, it's really good. It punches holes in leather, just like this. You put the leather, like you make a line about where you want your holes, and then you put the leather and it'll punch a hole right through it. And you could make like little coin purses and leather wallets and things like that. But the one thing that I like using it for is like if you have shoes, like vinyl shoes or something like that, and then they get really hot, you can punch a little hole in your shoe to get some air circulation. But it's really meant to punch holes in like leather to make coin purses and wallets and little projects like that. So that
Whoever
they can sew them together.
whoever brought that, could we keep that after the party?
Now, this, you put ink in the bottom of this, and it's a stamp press. That's what it is.
A what?
It's a stamp press. You put ink in the bottom of it,
Yeah.
and you stamp. It's a stamp press.
I'll hold it for you. Oh, okay, there's little things that fit on the front here, you know, that fit on here. And then there's something that fits down here. And it like makes the impressions in here like, you know, little things that go down.
You mean like a notary public?
Yeah. Little things like that.
Okay. My knowledge, this might be used, come in handy when you want to make things fancy. Want to put studs and stones on. But you just put the studs, it's a stutter.
I have to disqualify myself because I happen to know what that is.
All right,
That's what-
disqualify
It's
yourself.
when you go to Parmatown, you buy earrings for $2.95 and your ears are pierced free. Wham! Other side, ma'am. Wham! That'll be $2.95.
It would work.
Okay, who's telling the truth?
I am. You ever see how they work
I
down
go
there?
for Ralph. I think Ralph's
Yeah,
going.
Ralph's it.
Ralph sounds the best to me.
I'll say,
Ears pierced free.
I'll say,
Louise has got
I
it.
say Louise. It looks
She's
like,
it.
Looks like something for punching.
She's
holes.
it. She's missing
Louise.
too many parts. That don't hold water.
What about Rob?
I'll tell you what, Louise has been lying all night. I think it's her turn to be telling the truth, and I
Yeah.
gotta be right
I think
once.
Louise. did.
Yeah.
So I gotta go
Bob,
for Louise.
what do you
I
say?
asked.
It's either
Well,
Louise or
I
Ruth.
don't know. Ruth brought it.
Oh shit!
So
no.
she's the one that's telling the truth. It's put studs
But
on.
you
She
should-
does that kind of
You
stuff.
shouldn't do that though.
I'm the last one.
But then you should disqualify yourself if you.
But he doesn't know.
Why
what
do
it
you
is.
always tell? Can't you lie and have
I'm
somebody
gonna
else
change
tell
my
the truth?
Well,
vote.
they left it to me.
Okay, Ruth is telling the truth.
Yeah, it's a stutter for Brian
Let me
Stutter.
see.
Three
Oh, that
of them
works.
believe me.
You have you put up the prong down in the
Let me see.
material
Let me just
through
hold
and
it
you.
for a second.
It'll never work.
Yes, it does.
You can punch holes
I
with
did.
it, but ain't gonna
Sure.
stud nothing.
Yes, it does.
I'm sure this will punch a hole.
For
Yeah, I don't
skating
punch a hole.
outfits.
Skating outfits when you
And
got
then
around that
gross and
shiny
gross
stuff.
and gross and Brian's
Not my alligator shoe.
Punch a hole in the alligator shoe.
Let me see. Hey, any with you?
Not with me. I got him at
What's
home.
next?
Bob,
God,
got
he's
one out.
started home.
I got the one.
Bob,
Oh.
Bob got one.
Okay,
in the
Bob
back.
got the one.
Bob got one out. Go ahead.
Give me a second. This is a thingamajig.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks for the clarification. Yes.
I vote for Bob.
You
But
see
does
the,
it pierce ears?
you see
Someone does.
the screw there thing? Well, I used to work down, when it used to be a Franklite Electric.
What is
Anyhow,
it?
what this really is,
No, it isn't.
But
It's
this-
Diamond F.
yeah, it's Diamond F now. What this really is
You don't work there anymore?
No.
I work
No.
on
Let
Franklite
the
left
man finish.
us.
They left them and Bob
I'm
sort of
gonna
kicked
Diamond F
somebody out of another
Corporation now.
company. It's a screw.
Is he still in the same building?
Yeah, but a different company.
Okay, Bob.
I hate when that happens.
Continue.
The same company's in a different building.
No, it isn't. Well, it was
He's
the
in
same
the same
company that
building,
was
but he
there.
works for a different company.
Yeah.
He's in the
He's
same
still
building
in-
for
But
a
he
different
got
company.
people with their seniority from the other
You still
company.
keep the
All right.
Out of the
Yeah,
same-
Kill still kills my seniority.
Okay.
What is the thing?
All right. what this is you feed your electrical wiring in through here, and then it knots onto there, and you insert. It's got to go like wherever you're going to have it, through the walls or whatever, and it's a wire puller, because then you pull it on through, and it holds the wire there, and as it's pulled through the other end, the wires pull right in through it. That's all it is. And they come in many different sizes. This particular size would be for a certain particular wire. Size
Oh,
wire.
really? Oh, that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Really, what this is, it's the inside of a garden hose. And when you ever see a garden hose, you turn it like this,
Yeah?
and the water comes through there. And the more you turn it, the more water allows to go through. And unless you turn it, there's like a fine spray or full blast. This is, you see this like little line here? That's like the screw thing.
Okay.
Close, but not right. Okay, well, actually what it is, it goes in the ground. It is waterproof. And it is actually attached to a real high pressure copper line. And it's used for an in-the-ground sprinkler system.
Both right. But you put this in. Put that in orange and squeeze it, and juice comes out.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. All right.
All right. How many votes?
Okay, I'm gonna vote for Rob.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, come on.
Because it just looked like a sprinkler head thingamajigger.
Denny?
When Bob brought it out, I looked at it and I thought, that looks like a thing you put in an orange or a lemon and squeeze juice out of. I'm gonna vote for
It's
Ralph.
metal, Jenny, with grease on it.
Debbie?
So you got greasy
You know,
orange
I'm
juice.
gonna vote for Rob. I think Rob's.
I'm with Debbie. I'm voting for. No. What am I talking about? I'm voting for John.
What did you
I
say
think-
it was?
That's it was
Oh,
inside.
It was a part of a sprinkler. That's what it looks. Hose, garden hose. That's what it looks like. to me.
Pressure reducer. Yeah.
Who is right?
Louise got.
You stick it in orange or
No,
lemon.
it's metal. No,
Squeeze
come on.
it and pour.
That's what it is.
You've got to be kidding me!
All right, now, may I
Jenny, you
ask
got
you
it.
something?
Yeah.
Tell them what I said in the kitchen when you showed it.
When I showed it to Bob, I said, make up a story about this. He says, wow, shove it in a lemon and squeeze it in the juice.
You got
Is
it.
that what it is?
Yeah.
You guys.
It's a juicer. It's a juicer.
Danny knows because Ralph brought it.
It looks, that's what it looked like.
Yeah,
But
but-
it's metal.
She was convinced.
I thought we
You
had
don't
a
leave it
plastic-
in to corrode.
We have a
You use it
plastic
once
one.
and throw it away.
In other words, I think it should be plastic.
I'm glad somebody
Why?
See the inside of a hose?
Yeah.
But
Well,
I-
Louise, the
I
inside of the
guessed-
holes
I
is.
guessed it right away
Oh,
in the
never
kitchen.
mind. Here. Go. It's here.
Oh,
You don't
guys-
use the juicer once and throw
Oh,
it
come
away.
on. We can't even see whatever they
Oh,
do.
come on.
This
It
is.
looks
This
like a
is what? I
button.
don't see
It's
that.
a button stabilizer on better clothes, better dresses. This is.
You're holding up something tiny and clear. Now give us a fight.
It's a contact lens is what it is.
It looks like a.
No, this is on better clothing. It's put behind a button. The button is sewn on, and then it's wrapped around this, and this is on the inside, and you can't pull the button. The button will not come loose.
That one I think you should be able to pass around. It
you
looks like
can't
air
tell.
from here, Deb.
Yeah, it looks like
It looks,
solid
you
air.
don't see anything.
Circle. No, you can't. Yeah.
It's absolutely, you can see right through. You can't
Are
see
there any
anything.
holes in it?
Yeah,
Or-
there's a hole.
Yes, there's
You
no
can
hole.
sew it on. There's a hole through.
It's like,
But that is not what a normal person would do with that. Debbie just made that up.
Of course.
This actually is just one of those little plastic parts that come in between things that you just throw away, and she saved it. Plain and simple.
Do I say leave?
Well, then there's no use to it.
That, well, one of us saved it. I don't even know whose it is. Here you go. It's just one of those little plastic pieces, parts that you throw away. Parts is parts.
parts is.
Man.
And you know
Want
what?
me to go next?
They
Yeah.
all tell the truth to their own thing. They're not like us, so whoever
Yeah.
brought it is one.
Actually, Bob was right. It's a contact lens.
Get the. I gave her an idea. She couldn't think of any.
No, you were right. I'm sitting there.
just see.
No, wait a minute. We don't all tell about our own things, because I told about one of Denny's things, and Denny told about one of my
We're all
things.
mixed up.
Yeah. And this is a thing that you put in your earring, behind your earring here. It's when you're wearing heavy earrings and you don't want the earring thing to pull out and stuff. You stick this back here and then you close your earring over it.
And that makes
And it
sense.
protects your ear. It's an ear protector for chickens.
For chickens.
Okay, who are you voting for, Ralph?
Debbie.
Debbie.
Debbie all the way.
Debbie?
Definitely Debbie.
John?
I know what it is.
Oh,
Bob?
okay, Bob.
Well, if John knows what it is, then I go for Debbie.
Yeah.
You fool! Yeah, they tricked you. You said they all vote for their own, and you.
No! I was gonna go for Denny until you says, oh, I know what it is, when you're Debbie's
That doesn't matter.
husband.
I knew she lied.
I was gonna go with Denny.
I don't know, they had 5 guys. If they don't have a girl, they're gonna be in a lot of trouble.
They're probably
Fine, guys. You don't have to
Okay,
worry
let's get
about
on with
they're
it.
probably into the X-rated tape. Or
Yeah.
they're smoking dope. Either one.
Yeah.
Well, if they're
Well,
smoking
we'll
dope,
call,
that-
we'll
you
wait
know
15
that.
minutes after.
No, I
we get
told
the
them
call.
not to smoke dope because if somebody in the building gets busted and the cops smell it outside his door,
Here, you start, Bob.
they'll find cause, come in, he can't get in the Air Force. I warned him, don't do that.
Is that what he wants to do, is get in the Air Force?
Yeah.
He wants to be a chaplain.
He wants to be a chaplain because they get a lot of money for not doing shit and they only work Sundays. And after 20 years, then you don't do it anymore.
That's
Which ain't
fine.
bad, you know, hey, I could dig that.
Pretty good.
I vote for Ralph. That was good.
Best one,
I think I'm gonna run this one by him, man. I'll tell him. Well, have him fooled. Hi, Ma.
You got Ken's leg in
guys. It's
there.
a nose pick. Okay,
It's a footnote. You're up. It's got a thing on the bottom of it. It's a footnote. Use it to cheat on tests. They think you're into a foot fetish. Oh, okay.
okay.
Oh, we got one. We got one.
This here is part of a, you know these model kits you put together? Well, this is part of a airplane model kit. Don't even ask me what part it is, but they connect them. All these model kits come with hundreds of parts. This is part of an airplane model.
Parts is parts.
Okay, I agree with part of it. It is definitely part of a toy. What this is part of a kit, it's a racetrack. And you get a whole bunch of these things that fit together, probably about 50 of them, and it makes a racetrack for little cars to go on.
No. This, he was partially right on the parts. This is part of the base of for a rocket. In other words, it's got the little round thing where the rocket goes on, and there's another half that goes over here. And what you do is you put the rocket on there for the model, and it's just like a launching pad.
This is half of the circle, and if you add a rabbit. This is a basic. What it amounts to is it's a brace. Without getting too technical about it, when you put in a seat and it gets mounted, you have a shim. You need a brace, and that's what it's used for. It's technically called a brace for a seat. Goes with a car.
The verdict is in.
Oh, you always start with me. This
Well,
is-
you're the first one. Trade seats if you don't want to be first.
Want to see it
I'm
again?
not sure.
You can leave it out here.
Fool 'em. I'm telling you.
This was the first good line we've had from them.
I think I'll go with Ralph because it does look like a
I say
it's
Ralph
like-
too.
Yeah.
I don't know, none of them sound right to me.
That was something any good.
Yeah.
said before, we've been practicing all our lives.
Mm-hmm.
I know John has. I don't know. I'll go with Ralph too.
You want to go with me?
No, I have to disqualify myself because
You know what
I
it is.
know Rob told the truth.
Rob told the truth.
Yes,
I
it's
told
part
you.
of Liam's toy.
Yep, it is part
Oh,
of our
oh,
toy
oh,
race
Say that,
track.
but I couldn't think. I could imagine. you
Track
doing 50
connector.
of those
Yeah,
things.
Some
Yeah,
of them
yeah,
are
it's
longer.
a Hot Wheels Cobra.
We don't
So-
need this. Camera on. It's
While
on.
you play.
Don't touch the fade.
Wait,
Uh-oh,
It's on.
Uh-oh. It's our turn, though. It's our
Yeah,
turn.
we want to hear the Crazy Mary story.
No, we don't.
I already told it.
Oh.
Okay, Ralph, film us. We want to.
All right. I'm gonna do the women.
Okay.
We'll let Rob sit tight. Did you
Okay.
shut it off or not?
No, it's still on.
Oh, good. I'll hold it real steady then. Thanks. Boy, give me all the advantage. Why do you have it close up? Oh my God.
This is part of a vacuum cleaner.
I'll carry it there.
It's,
No, I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
it's an accessory to the vacuum cleaner, one of the tools, accessories. I don't know exactly what it is because it's not mine. Never saw it before. But it's a part of a vacuum cleaner.
Hold it real steady.
Okay.
Hold it. Okay.
Which way are you going?
That one.
Well, it's not mine either, but it's somehow
Move it
Like
closer to you. Yeah.
you fill up your waterbed with this thing. You stick it in somehow, and somehow you put a thing there, and something screws in.
And it works.
Somehow.
That's what it does.
No, actually, I decided to bring something a little bit questionable. This is a douche. You hook it up to your faucet, on your water faucet, and you put this end in here and it douches you out.
Power massage.
Yeah.
Is that the,
Okay.
I hope it. Yeah.
they come in sizes or?
No, there's different parts you can put
Danny,
on.
did that come in a kit with the nipple measure or something? Mr. Fun's costume.
Part of a kit.
The adults only section.
It's called the weekend special.
Really, this is something that we need. It's for a hose. It's a new connector for a hose. You know, when your connector wears out or you get a hose
Yeah.
thing. Instead
Let
of
us see it now.
taping
Don't hide it with your hand.
Instead of taping it up with all this black tape, you know, that you do. That's
Let me
what
see
we
it now
usually do.
without the camera.
And you
Okay,
put
yeah.
this thing in there to put a new connector on.
All right.
All right.
Play with it?
We all said what we thought.
Well, I gotta go with Denny with the douche.
Okay. John.
Rob?
I think it was Denny
Are you
because
serious?
how on earth could
Yeah.
anybody make up such a story like that unless it was true?
John, you going with the power douche?
No way.
What do you want, a manual douche? Just keep stuff in your face, John.
Ralph, you're
Hook
serious.
up to a Black & Decker.
Yeah.
2,400 RPM douche. All right, with ground fault protection.
I think it's for connecting a hose after the other one busted.
Very good.
Ralph,
You.
what is it, Ralph?
I got a pass. It's a waterbed filler.
Well, there's a hose that goes in there.
Yeah, it fills
Oh,
the
we don't get
waterbed.
any
Well,
points since we didn't get it right.
We have to, when they're gonna tell a story and they're telling the truth,
Yeah.
we gotta get more than, well, this is a waterbed filler. Now, it
They-
goes somehow, and then you were, and
Well,
it's
You know why,
somehow-
Bob?
Well, somehow,
I said it wasn't mine. I was telling the truth, Bob.
Yes.
What about
I
the
mean-
car part?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob. They are women. They are not technically oriented. They are not smart enough to know details. You have to forgive them that. So we will play by the same rules. Right? Record. Oh, it's way down there. Boy, that's low. Okay, I got it. Where's your autofocus? Is it on?
Auto.
Autofocus? Is it on? Up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Auto. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, we're safe. Okay, we're rolling.
Okay, this is a very little, tiny, skinny, white part.
You're criticizing me.
Okay, look at it. It's got like little,
Very till.
little ledges. See the little ledges there?
At least I said what mine was.
Okay, John.
Clips on some electric hair clippers. See, there's a little like thing where it could clip on the electric hair clippers. When you cut hair, the little hairs flow through these little grooves here, and you know, just when you cut hair, it just flows through there and keeps them all same height and same length.
Okay, this is gonna really get you. I hate to say this, but this is another part of that same car race track that I had. And it's the end of the line where the car, it's like the brake part that you put at the end where the car stops against it.
Okay, this is simply a wire organizer. I mean, you have with your new VCRs and all that kind of crap you got
that
today.
kind.
And you come out and instead of
All right.
Really
This is a wire organizer. In the background, you hear a.
He's stuck on wire.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're right.
My ribs are hurting.
You're right. It probably is. Go ahead. How does that do it?
Instead of having 6 and 8 wires come, and you just lay them here and there and this and that, it keeps them together. One here, there, have as many you need, up to 8 of them. And your wires then would be, all of them would be together instead of flopping all over. That's all.
Oh,
it
we
is.
Okay.
Don't give it to
Whoa,
her.
whoa,
I
whoa.
was thinking of passing them.
I can't wait to hear what Ralph has to say about it.
You put your hand out here.
He throws it at my knee. Isn't that beautiful?
I
This
don't
came
know
from a
why she's
Hallmark.
bouncing up and down.
This came from Joe. This came from a Hallmark card rack.
You know, Bernie
Yeah.
Kosar.
They have a thing in the rack. You hook this on. You stand it up down there, and when you put the cards in, instead of all the cards getting together, they're held apart at the bottom, and they're held apart at the top. Goes in at that angle. You see, like about that angle. So if these are straight up, you drop your cards in.
Sure.
I got it off a rack behind Parmenter
Sure.
at Woolworths.
Okay.
So there.
Took a nose.
All right.
I think it's John. It looks like a clipper thing, Jigger.
Danny?
Ralph makes sense. First time.
Why does he often steal things from Hallmark
They threw
cards?
them out.
He did throw it from.
They threw out the racks.
Behind Hallmark, but I
He
don't remember
often
seeing that.
scrounges through the garbage of the Hallmark shop.
They've got a lot of
Hey,
plexiglass.
doesn't anybody think guys tell the truth?
No.
Bob?
You're stuck on wire.
Okay.
Debbie?
Debbie?
I'll go with John.
Looks like a juicer to me. I don't know.
I have to go with John too. I think that.
No.
All right, what is it? Did Ralph
I
steal
don't
that?
know. I don't know. It's one of something Ralph brought.
Well, Ralph, what is it?
I don't have the foggiest idea.
None of us.
I was hoping we'd find out tonight. I don't know.
Thank
You
you.
just
We
turned it
get
on.
the point for that.
You just turned it on.
Guys, you have no idea. It looks like a
You turned the camera on.
Oh,
You're getting roots growing real good. Probably.
Where's the button?
Oh, you took the.
yeah.
Oh, I thought I went blind.
Sometimes one eye and the other.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, so
Got
the
that?
last one, the final consensus on the last one is
Say that again.
nobody knows.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you see it?
No.
Can you?
Hold it steady up about a
Yeah.
couple.
That's got to be a
Up,
tough
more up. Now towards Rob. Towards Rob. Stop. Come back. Right.
Just-
Whoa!
What is it?
It's
Hold
something
it right
used for
there, hold it
focusing
right
the
there.
camera.
Oh.
I'm doing it on the dark background for the camera.
All right.
It is perfectly focused.
All
Talk.
right. Okay.
Okay.
This is just a little part to a toy.
Okay.
It,
Louise has that 3 times already.
So you gotta be right one of these times.
It's
well,
not
she
the
was
type
one
of
third
a part
time.
you throw away, but it
Oh,
makes
it's the one
one
you
of
do.
those little guns work, and it just spins around in there to look colorful. You know how they do that with toys. And one of those little guns that have the clear barrels to them, and when you shoot it, it spins around. This is one of the little pieces that broke. The thing broke, and all the parts
Looks
fell
like
out.
a Tupperware if I ever saw it.
It's not Tupperware.
One of them gimmick things they always give you.
Debbie, what is it really?
Yeah,
You wanna
something
know
free to
what
give everybody.
Debbie,
Really?
What?
Really?
look me square in the eye and tell me, what is that really?
This is really,
What do you want?
it's
Debbie's
just,
lying. She can't look at you in the eye.
Come on, look at me. Tell me. Tell me.
it's not open. Your eye is not open.
Yes, it is the red light blinking
What
in my
is it?
eye?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is really for socks. It's just to keep socks together. That's all it is.
Socks.
You're a lot of help.
Keep
Okay.
socks together.
Socks.
This is what I said, what?
Keeps your sex
I
together?
thought he said this is really for sex. I was thinking,
Horniest man in the world.
Johnson was I hadn't
This
seen.
is called a Tupperware daisy wheel, and you stick it inside your Tupperware, and then
Does look like.
it when you shake things up, like when you're making pancake batter or scrambled eggs or something, you shake it up, and the stuff gets forced through here, and it whips it, and it whips it all up.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Louise was partly right. It is broken.
And it's for sorting wire.
No.
Yeah.
You know, actually, it might be for that. No, what it is, it's a Hamasu disc. You
A
know?
what? Can you spell that?
That sounds
It's
gross.
a Hamasu disc. You know, they have this little thing on the top, and you hum a song through, and it has a paper film that's supposed to be on this. When you hum, it vibrates, and it makes yeah. And this is the little disc that
You mean
they
the?
go- yeah. This is the little thing that sits on top, but it's supposed to have that paper on it, and the
Yeah.
paper's broke.
So's the Humazoo.
You're right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't like going
Right.
to the scratchy part here. Get the
Okay.
smooth part.
Bob?
Nah, can't get them.
All right.
Okay.
Bob, what do
this
you think
really
it is?
Give it to me.
No, you gotta vote.
Oh, vote.
What do you think it is?
Wire.
Yeah, it's for wire.
I have to disqualify myself, so you go ahead.
Your wife brought it.
Well, I
Oh.
can tell Denny was definitely telling the truth anyway, because it sounded pretty detailed, direct explanation.
No, I'll say Debbie was right. It sounds dumb enough that Tupperware makes something to hold your socks together.
Bob?
No, I go with Louise.
Well, we're really divided on this one. I think it was Denny.
What is it?
What did Ralph say?
He
Oh,
just-
he
I disqualified myself because I knew what it was.
Bob says me,
Because my wife
Rob
brought
says
it.
Denny, and John said Ruth?
Debbie.
No.
Debbie.
I didn't get any votes. They didn't believe
the
my
winner is?
Hamasu.
It is.
You know, on a disc that
It's a sock.
size.
It's not from Tupperware, but it is for socks.
It is for socks.
I'm surprised Tupperware doesn't have it in 4
They
different
probably
colors.
should have some.
So who's telling the truth?
Debbie,
It's
it's
a
a
Hummus.
sock holder.
Debbie was.
Yeah, Ruth was. It's a Humazoo.
Stop.
You know how big your Humazoo would have to be with a disc that big, man? You'd have to have like a 2-foot Humazoo.
No, that's exactly the size of it.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. It has it on the top like that.
My kazoo was like, oh. Alright.
We got our next one.
Quit bragging. It's just another thing nobody knows what it is.
Well, we know what it is.
Okay, do we know what this one is?
I
Alright.
can't even see
We
that.
do?
We do?
Alright, go ahead. Yeah, we do? Real convincing, Bob. Okay,
This
go
thing,
ahead.
as you can see, screws and unscrews. It's got little slats here, a little slot there.
Figure it.
This is a spacer. What you do is when you have two like boards or whatever, and you don't want one to shake, you just simply unscrew it and it makes it tight. That way it won't fold in like. It's just a spacer. See how it goes in here? See the slats and everything.
Do you mind if I just look at it?
Yeah, we mind.
From there you can.
You wanna
I
run the
can't see. I
camera?
took my contacts out.
Don't let her touch it though.
I won't touch it.
Okay.
I think this is a foul, looking that
Close enough,
close.
That's
All
it.
right.
Okay.
You saw it.
All right.
Sit
I'm
down.
satisfied.
This is a snap-in part, which is broken off obviously, from a little kid's toy train. The wheels for the toy train.
No. If you see this comes completely off.
Don't take it off.
Okay. What you do-
Oh, you're in good hands with Robert. All right, come on, Bob.
This is a knob holder.
Does it go with the breast pump?
You know, it comes with a little.
It goes to hold him steady for the nipple sizer. You got it.
You put the knob on there, and you screw it until it's nice and tight. And when it gets tight,
Why is every time Bob
adjust?
talks, the picture goes up and down?
Because the cameraman is, then you have that knob, and it's a knob holder.
So does your belly.
And you can see you can put a screwdriver in there and to really tighten it up, give it a good screwing. It is.
Yeah, all right. Shit.
It's a knob holder. Okay, Ralph, what is it? It's a Ralph.
You can take mine first, Ruth. Wait a minute.
Come on,
Wait a
that's
minute.
gonna
Wait
work.
wait a minute. All right.
How
Okay.
am I gonna put that back on that tree when you broke the wheel off?
This is part of a race car track, and this is a leveler. Okay, I happen to know what this is. You take you've got 2 sheets of plastic that you're going to screw together with something in between, and the problem is you cannot bolt plastic together with metal, so it's got to be plastic fitting, and it takes a while to get undone.
Oh, you're gonna take it off too. I see.
So you got a plastic screw and nut and bolt, and put that in, and you hold 2 sheets of plastic together while you cut, glue, hold, whatever. Simple.
Okay, who's telling
Right.
the truth?
Actually, it's something else from Ralph's mystery work.
I don't really.
Yeah, we
you
don't
guys
know.
really know
I
what
don't-
this one is?
I don't really think any of them are right, to tell you the truth.
You don't trust him.
I don't think Bob is definitely.
It's a knob holder.
No, it's not. No, no.
You gotta have something
doesn't
to
look
steady.
doesn't look like a train park thing. It's a toss up between Ralph and John, and I can't. I think it has to be Ralph because that doesn't sound right with the board thing. Ralph, I'll go with.
All right,
Yeah, look at it. Look at it. It's going back and forth.
I disqualify myself if I know what it is.
Debbie.
Oh, I think Rob's telling the truth.
Okay.
Rob.
You say Rob or Ralph?
Ron.
Thank you.
I think that I honestly don't know what to think.
You think you don't know what to think?
Do you think it's
We're getting
possibly
good
a
at
knob holder?
No, not a knob holder.
Then how do you steady the nipples for the sizer without a knob holder? I don't know.
Okay.
It amazes me.
Bob, did anybody vote for you tonight at all?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Ralph,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
you must be telling the truth because it
Who
is
is?
just too dumb of an explanation to be made up.
Who is?
Ralph.
What is it?
It's a leveler.
No, it isn't. You
Oh.
told the truth.
You said it was a spacer.
A spacer?
You hold the 2 pieces of wood together
I know.
Is that
Yeah.
so?
between cabinets
It's
on
a
bookcases.
spacer. It's a leveler spacer. In
Oh,
other
it's
words,
Oh.
well, no, it's a spacer, but it also levels.
So we
Right.
stumped them on that one, right?
no, it's,
Yeah.
it was
That's
pretty
only the
good.
first time you
And
did.
how
No,
come?
we stumped
I
them.
almost take up
We
Yeah.
stumped ourselves on one.
I didn't put one on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
But it does both things. It's like
All right.
spaces and levels.
Right.